Hello everybody and welcome to the how did I call it? Post-com of week 1 of the UBA season 6. I'm Cynthia, your coach of the Germany-Girafarigs, and in case you're wondering why this is post-com, two reasons. One, the match was 140 turns and took more than an hour, and I decided I spare you all from that and simply recap everything in the replay because it's a much faster and shorter. And secondly, because there was a lot of drama because of suspected ghosting and stuff, so I've wanted to just address it real quick here, but not have it in the real video because it just smashes everything up. Basically, within the battle there was suspected ghosting. If you don't know what ghosting is, it basically means that my opponent was in a voice chat with other people talking about the game, and basically what was suspected was that they are helping him play, which is called ghosting, which is cheating essentially because he's having help and assistance while playing while I don't. And that's very much unfair. Now, my official standpoint to this, if you want to hang out in chat or voice chat with friends and talk about the game, but not directly ghost or help, that's cool. But at least let your opponent know. Have the human decency to let your opponent know that you are going to be in a voice chat, so they know they can also be in a voice chat if they want to. So it's fair to both. Or they can decide, no, I don't want it because I don't want you to get help. Please don't. It's just human decency to mention it or ask at least before just doing it. So yeah. However, the match counts, everything in here counts. It's not going to be cancelled or anything, so it's all solved, so nobody needs to worry about that. So anyway, we were battling Cubing, coach of the Pork Belly Ice Cubes, and they had a decent team. I wasn't too scared about the team. They had a Mega Diancie, which I was really scared about, as well as a Dragapult that I was not really scared about, but it could mess me up if I don't counter it well. So yeah, to the team. We have Chompy Chomp the Mega Marvel because she is an all-star and we love her. Ironhead, Player, Firefang, Rock Slide, Huge Paw with Max Attack, Max JP. Adamant, of course, the Mega Stone. Basically, Mega Marvel just destroys everything if it can get a hit off, because Ironhead destroys everything that doesn't resist it, Playrough destroys everything that doesn't resist it, Firefang is nice for Scizor and Tangrowth, and Rock Slide for the hole, and other than that it destroys everything, so yeah. My signature, the Pheromosa, max attack, enough speed to outspeed Dragapult, Jolly Nature, HP, U-turn for momentum, close combat for step, triple axle to hit the Ho-Oh and the Dragapult, and substitute because I couldn't think of anything else to put on and I was like, maybe it's gonna be useful. Also very good because it hits everything, basically everything outside of Trick Room. Data Duck 2.0, defensive to better wall Scizor and physical Dragapult, as well as type Null and Savali and stuff. Trick Room for Chompy, teleport to switch into Chompy, recover to recover, Ice Beam to kill a Dragapult, simple stuff. The GOAT! Eldegoss with the heavy duty boots, Spin Death so we can deal with Diancie if need be, Rapid Spin to Rapid Spin, the hazards away Pollen Puff to KO the Tangrowth, Giga Drain to KO the Diancie as well as to do damage to the Melodic, and Sleep Powder so we can potentially knock something off with Sleep and laugh at their misery. Dugaya the Mandibus Spidef to counter Spidef, Dragapult, as well as everything else that is Spidef, mainly Darkrai. Foul Play to 1 KO Dragapult, U-turn for momentum, Roost for recovery, and knock off any annoying items, mainly any Scarfers to hit my Pheromosa. And lastly, we have Optimus Prime with the Roselli Berry, which weakens fairy attacks so we can take a hit from Moonblast Diancie. 252 attack, 204 speed, and 52 special attack. Very odd set, I would say. But yeah, the 204 speed mean that at +1 we outspeed Dragapult if we are in 50% form, and at +2 we outspeed in 100% form. Sadly, even at +1 in max speed, we don't outspeed Dragapult in Optimus form, which is sad, but at 204 we outspeed a +2 guaranteed. Then, as mentioned, we have D-Dance to set up and sweep, 1000 arrows for stab, Sludge Wave with the special attack to 2 KO Tangrowth, and Rock Slide to hit everything else that is resists the 1000 arrows, which isn't a lot. So yeah, that's the team we brought. Let's hop over to the replay. So this was the replay. So looking at this, I was already happy about no Scizor and no Tangrowth. Type Null surprised me. Galvantula surprised me a little bit. I expected him to maybe set up hazards or webs to slow down my Pheromosa or Zygarde maybe. Dragapult I expected, Ho-Oh I expected, Diancie I expected, and Milotic I somewhat expected, but yeah. Jumping into this, I didn't know what to lead as usual. Why is this so loud? Hang on. So, I didn't know what to lead as usual. Hang on. Yeah, I didn't know what to lead as usual, so I just let Porygon 2, I let Datadog, he let Ho-Oh, I copied the Regenerator, which is really nice. I didn't really fear Ho-Oh, so I decided to just set up my Trick Room as he goes into Silver type Null, Toxics me as I teleport out. I teleport into Mandibuzz to potentially knock this thing off, which I do. He Toxics me, that is fine though. We knock off the Eviolite, which means Marvel 2 hit KOs this as well, and Pheromosa 1 hit KOs this. Now, I U-turn, and the fact that he goes slower than me after I went faster than him, no. The fact that I go before him, even though the Trick Room is up, and he went before me beforehand, lets me know that he's likely going to roar me out. But I thought it was a speed haste, so I go into Marvel anyway. Didn't have Intimidate, unfortunately. He rose me right back into Mandibuzz, which is fine with me because I get more U-turn chip. So I go into Zygarde because Zygarde is the one I do not want against type Null out. So I go into Zygarde, so he guaranteed knocks me into something that can deal with type Null. Because Zygarde is the only thing I do not want to get chipped because I need it at full so it can deal with the Yancy. So throws me again into my Pheromosa, which is perfect for me because I can just triple axle, hit everything for guaranteed damage, but we unfortunately only get one triple axle, which makes me hate the move again because I always forget that it can only hit once, because literally every time I see the move used against me or by other people, it always hits 3 times. Anytime it never misses, never hits once, and the one time I use the move I of course only hit once, which means I can't really calc what defensive set it is, because triple X is weird and you need all 3 hits to properly calc it. So I was here, is he Scarf, is he bulky? I'm not gonna risk it, so I just hard switch out into my Porygon 2 because I didn't want to risk a Scarf Brave Bird and let him kill my Pheromosa, because I needed Pheromosa to deal with the Dragapult and the Yancy somewhat. So we go out into Porygon because Porygon is physically defensive and can deal with this 1v1, as he just will-wisps me, which shows me he's likely very bulky, so I can just Trick Room here again to set up the Trick Room for my Marvel in case an opportunity opens. He scolds me as I just go for Teleport into my Eldegoss. I go into Eldegoss because it's the only thing that can somewhat deal with Milotic, because Scald and Ice Beam hit my team really decently, and I don't want Mandibuzz to get 2 chips so it can still deal with Dragapult if need be. So we go into Eldegoss to deal with Milotic. We go for the Giga Drain to see if he stays in or not. He switches into the Ho-Oh. We do absolutely nothing to this, and my bad luck continues. I come back from draft after a break because I got hexed so much, and immediately I come back and I get 1 triple axle. I miss my sleep powder. He of course goes for the Sacred Fire. We are not defensive. We die to this. We lose our code. So I go into my Marvel and I'm like, okay, Trick Room is still up, so I guess this isn't too bad, because if he stays in, he does the Rock Slide, right? Right? Well, no, because I missed the Rock Slide as well. And because it can't go any better, we lift the Sacred Fire, which I knew. But we get burned, which means Marval is completely useless now. So my wonderful luck streak continues. We get wrong triple axle, we miss the sleep powder, we miss the rock slide, we get burned. And at this point I already gave up on this game. I didn't want to finish it, I gave up on this, and I was like, fuck this game, fuck Pokemon, I hate everything. I always get hexed, I'm sad, I'm depressed, which you could have seen in the video as well. Also another reason why I don't want to show it, because who wants to watch someone be depressed about getting hexed and bad luck? So yeah. I know Sacred Fire has a 50% burn chance, but after that miss, that would have been the least you could have given me, to not burn Marvile. But nope, he doesn't give me that. He stayed in. We could have one shot at him with Rock Slide, but no, we don't get that. So yeah, I just sack my Marvel here because I don't have heal, I can't heal the burn, and with the burn we don't do anything. So I guess we do some damage as he simply recovers here to storm me out of my moves. I at least get enough information about Melodic to know that it is indeed full defensive, nothing else. So I go into my Pheromosa to get some more damage on this, because this is where the stalling begins, because I can't touch Milotic anymore at all, because the two tricks I had for Milotic are dead. So the best I could do here was to simply PP stall it out of recovers, which is exactly what is going to happen right here. The entire game is just now me recover stalling Milotic, and my throat is already dying. So yeah, this is all what I'm going to do. I go into Pheromosa, I U-turn onto my Lodic, I go into my Mandibus, I U-turn onto my Lodic, I U-turn onto my Lodic, I U-turn onto my Lodic. As I slowly but surely stall it out of its movesets. I would fasten this, but I'm afraid that when I do that, my thingy is going to lag so hard that it's going to freeze again, and we don't want that. So, to prevail some Roost PPs on my Mandibus, we go into Porygon to recover on it, and because we don't, it doesn't do any damage to us anyway. So yeah, here he goes into the ANC, and I don't know why he just went hard. Jesus, he went hard into the ANC, but yeah, we had Zygarde for this. He Moonblasts me, the Rosalli Berry activates, we live this, we D-Dance, we go into Optimus form, and we are +1%. We don't outspeed Dragapult unfortunately, but here we killed the Diancie, so it's not a 6-0. I don't know why he didn't switch. But he just goes into my Melodic and walls me. I go for another D-Dance in the hopes he doesn't burn me, and we do some more damage. Completely forget that Ice Beam exists. But I didn't care anymore because, as you see, Thousand Arrows does nothing to this, so yeah. We just die and are sad. So yeah. Close combat doesn't kill. I went for the close combat because one, I gave up on this game, and second, I knew he would recover. I went for another close combat because I actually was throwing the game here because I didn't care anymore, but he just recovers again, so I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to keep playing then if you don't kill me. So I played the stall game, and now we really stall out Melodic for out of recovers, because he didn't kill my Pheromosa. So I was like, okay, if you want to stall me, I'm going to stall you. And there's really not much else I can say here, because this is really just me stalling the Melodic, so yeah. I don't like stalling, PP stalling like that, because it is boring. Yeah, so, and I don't know what to say here either, because I'm just going to repeat myself. He recovers, I recover, I U-turn, he ice beams. Yeah, I don't know what to say. But I'm not going, well, you will see it anyway, so you don't have to watch to the end to find out if I won this or not. I definitely thought I lose this, but I held onto the hope that Pheromosa maybe can win, because I realized if I hit out 3 triple axes on Dragapult, it dies. which is very unlikely knowing my luck. If I hit triple axel and Gavelchula and maybe die, it will die to the close combat. And then Ho-Oh walls me, which is coming in now. Because I also can't touch Ho-Oh, because Pheromosa sadly doesn't learn any rock moves. And Hidden Power is not allowed, so I couldn't run Hidden Power Rock to hit the Ho-Oh. And Morval sadly missed the Rock Slide, because I maybe should have preserved Zygarde, but I was really scared of Diancie, because Diancie just killed my entire team. So I needed Zygarde to take care of Diancie, and the fact that he gave me Diancie really won me the game almost. Because without Diancie, he has no way of really breaking through my walls, because he has nothing for them. And he also brought full stall Ho-Oh, so that was also a very bad mistake, because you only have 5 Sacred Fire APPs, and if those are gone, you can't touch my Pheromosa at all, outside of Will-O-Wisp. So I think here I went for the substitute, knowing he's either going to switch or to Will-O-Wisp me. So I just triple axle here to get some damage off. I see Volt switches out into Melodic again, on which we can just easily U-turn and repeat the keyhole procedure. Because there's nothing else to do here, except stall, 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 stally, stally, stall. Does he at least have good nicknames? Gemstone, boring. Battlesol, Wally, maybe. Aragog, I like that nickname. Dragapult, we didn't see it. Mustang, the Ho-Oh I don't get. And Milo the Melodic, that's pretty lame. That's a pretty lame nickname for my favorite Pokemon, so... There were also like 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 people in this chat, so I'm sorry for every single one who had to witness this horrific procedure of PP stalling. Also, if my recording is going to die and freeze, I do not care. I'm not going to do this again, and yeah. Can I just fast forward, please? Yeah, come, let's just fast forward. Fasting forward, it's more stall, 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 more stall. Melodic is almost out of recovers. Here we have Ho. Ho is just going to do Ho things. We are back at Melodic. We are more stall, stall. Here's the Dragapult, which is soulbound. We get a nice U-turn chip on Dragapult, doing nice 25% damage. And then Dragapult is U-turning on my Data Duck, which made me believe that it's physical, which means Data Duck walls it. So yeah, stall continues, stall continues, stall continues, stall continues. Dragapult is back in. I'm in my Mandibus. I know it can't outco me, so I go for the foul play. He misses the Draco Meteor, and I won it KO with foul play. And that's some revenge for my missing the Sleep Powder and the Rock Slide and the Sacred Fire Burn and the triple axle 1 miss, 2 miss, I don't know. Because yeah, Draco Meteor wouldn't have killed me, but it spared me from having to use another ruse, so that's nice. Galvantula thunders me, we just U-turn and kill it because I'm not too worried about Mandibus, because Porygon can also still wall Melodic and we all are very low on roosts anyway. So yeah, here I just substitute because I know he's just going to protect. So we sub and triple axle, sub and triple axle, sub and triple axle to force him out of Sacred Fires. Because if he loses all of his Sacred Fires, then there's literally nothing Ho can do against me. And here we just U-turn out of the Porygon 2. He only has 1 Sacred Fire left, which is very good for me, because if I can proc that out, then he just loses. So I just set up Trick Room, go into my Mandibus to then... The tactic was, I go Mandibus because my roost is no priority, basically, because I'm faster than everything, or like he's forced to switch, basically. So I just roost here because I'm faster, or yeah, because I'm faster, and if he wants to kill me, he has the Sacred Fire. So I just roost up again and do some foul play damage. He protects on my U-turn, and I just U-turn again. Yes, U-turn into my Pheromosa, U-turn into my Porygon tool, and just keep doing this. With Regenerator from Hollow, it also means that my Porygon tool regenerates every time it switches. So yeah, here it just continues. He goes into type null. I just close combat, do some decent damage to Hollow before switching out again. He's wasting Protect PPs, which is very nice. And yeah, I'm just going to keep stalling and stalling and stalling. Back into P2. Here we are at Melodic again. May switch into Pheromosa. We do damage on the hole. We go back into P2. Melodic is almost down. Yeah, and this keeps on going and going and going. Here we have type null. We go into yeah. I go Data Dark. I teleport into Mandibus because I saw that I went before him, which means he went for Aurora. So I go into Mandibus because that means he either roars me out into my Pheromosa or into my Porygon, both of which are good for me. He roars me into Pheromosa, which means I get another hit off. I can do more damage on Ho, force it to roost. And here we get finally some good luck as well. We get a freeze on the type null, which didn't really matter because he basically lost at this point. So yeah, I teleport in my Pheromosa. He for some reason preserves the type null. Well, I know why, so he can do the regenerator shenanigans. We close combat, we U-turn, we go P2, we Ice Beam to type null, we teleport into Pheromosa, we do more that, we just repeat this procedure until type null is dead. Now we are with 3 versus 2. I'm dying here because I'm just repeating myself, and we are turn 1, 2, 3. Back in Manibus. Go away. We U-turn into P2. We Ice Beam the hole for some damage. We teleport into Mandibus. We U-turn into Porygon 2. We Ice Beam the hole for some damage. We Ice Beam again. Get another freeze, which is very nice. So we teleport into Mandibus. He Sacred Fires to 4, which means he has no Sacred Fires anymore. So he has lost at this point because now I just keep switching between Porygon 2 and Mandibus as he PP and as he can touch me because Leftovers negates the toxic damage, Regenerator gives me HP on Data Dark, so all I have to do is switch and switch and switch as he runs out of PP until he struggles. And here he forfeits because he's sick, wants to eat lunch, and he lost anyway because only like what 15 more turns and he would have died to struggle damage. So we won't win 3-0 with Porygon 2 getting 3 kills I think, if this counts as a kill. And the Melodic Burn, that also counts as a kill for Porygon 2. I don't remember how it's handled here. But oh my fucking god, this took like 1.5 hours. And it was very annoying, it was very boring, it was very depressing. Because seeing this, it could have been easily a 6-0. It could have been a 6-0 win for me. But because of hacks, or rather because of misses, it was a 3-0 instead. Well, actually, yeah, no, because I would have killed the Diancie and I wouldn't have sacked my Zygarde to the Malode because I wouldn't have been stupid there and didn't care about the game. So, yeah, would have been a much better game for me. Would have been easy 6-0 actually, if I didn't miss the Rock Slide or the Sleep Powder. But oh well, it is as it is. We won 3-0. GG's to Cubing. I hope you learned your lesson about voice chat and stuff. Let your opponent know when you are in a voice chat with people, or just don't do it. And yeah, next week we are fighting Stephanape, which is going to be fun because he's a New Zealand guy and we are not. So time zones are going to be very fun. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. And hopefully the next game is not going to be stalled, so I can actually upload the live recording. But I'm going to stop this here now because my throat is dying and I'm growing dizzy. So love you all and see y'all in week 2. Bye! Oh, and also, the Monday upload, I didn't forget about it. It's coming up. It's another draft game. I'm just at the moment waiting for my opponent from then to give me his logo so I can slap that on the thumbnail and upload the video. And I'm still waiting on that. If he doesn't give me it by Sunday, then at Sunday you will have the video without his logo on the thumbnail, because I'm not going to wait forever for that. So just to let you all know, the video is coming. I didn't forget about it. Just have to wait. So love you all and bye.